Well, last weekend you guys got a win and a nice split, but how would you guys assess it overall?
I mean, obviously going every weekend we're looking for 2 wins. We didn't feel we played our best on Friday night, but on Saturday night we actually thought we played better, but just kind of the way the bounces were, and Wisconsin's a good team. They played well all weekend, so we definitely weren't satisfied with getting a split, but we thought we progressed after the tough weekend we had with Tech.
When you have such a night and day performance, do you focus more on the a 5-goal night or a night where you guys are having a hard time scoring goals?
I think for the most part, we're always trying to just get better every day. Right now, it's early in the season still. We're through our first segment of games, and the games are going to start mattering more and more every time we play. So individual games aren't as important right now. It's just our performances individually and as a team, how we play. So if we can get better as a team, I think that matters more than how the results come out every night. And I think that's overall what we're looking to do.
For this, what do you guys remember about Bowling Green?
Bowling Green's always a good team. Every time that we've played them my last 2 years here and then coming into this year, you know that they're going to be a good team. They're always hard-hitting. They're always getting to the net. They're always shooting the puck, especially down there in their building. It's smaller, but we're playing up here, obviously, and it'll be interesting playing them here again. I don't think we played them here last year, so it'll be interesting seeing how we play on the big ice against them. So far, it's been a struggle on the big ice with us. So we're going to be really focused on getting to the net and getting hits in on them and getting in the zone early on them and just getting the puck to the net in general.
Have the coaches told you guys why they're struggling this year? I mean, they were a preseason favorite to win the whole conference. I mean, did they tell you what to be focusing on?
I mean, I think in our league, it's a really tight league. Anyone can beat anyone any night. There's been a lot of teams that have really stepped up this year, and I think that Bowling Green has lost a lot of tough games. Where they may have their record may not reflect the team they are, and that's kind of how we feel about our record. So I think it's going to be 2 really evenly matched teams going out this weekend. It's always a good battle.
Well, Walt, you've got the 60-minute thing down. Now you got to get the 120-minute thing down.
Yeah, I mean, we're still a work in progress. I think we're so up and down right now offensively, and we have to find a way to create goals on a consistent basis. I think 5-on-5 we're doing a pretty good job. We've done a pretty good job both sides of the puck, but special teams right now are an issue. We're not scoring on the power play, and I think oftentimes when you score on a power play, it gives you guys confidence. 5-on-5, and you get in a rhythm and you feel better about yourself. And so that's a big area of work, and we're trying to construct that. And then we're doing a much better job taking penalties this year than we did a year ago, but we're doing a very poor job killing penalties. So those 2 things are the biggest areas we have. We continue to focus on, and I think if we fix those things, it'll be a big step.
Bowling Green was at the start of this year sitting at the bottom of the conference, but they're obviously a very capable threat to you guys this week.
Yeah, Bowling Green was picked to win the league. I mean, you never know how what happens, and it's a long year, and there's ups and downs in the year. And Bowling Green is a team we have a tremendous amount of respect for. My God, we've seen them enough the last 4 years. I mean, it seems like we're playing them 4 times, 6 times here, there. I think we have a good feel for them and what they're capable of. But we know it's going to be a hard, competitive series, and both teams need to get wins. We're at home. We need to. We've had a pretty good road record. We started out 7 of our first 10 on the road. We were 500 in those games, but we just have not done a good job here at home, and that's an obligation we have. And we'd like to show our fans here what we're capable of. We'd like to play well here and gain some momentum.
You mentioned the special teams earlier. That was something I wanted to ask about, whether it's a man up or a man down. It seems like there have been some problems there. Do you have a sense for what's at the root of those struggles?
I think there's a number of things, but I don't think anything in particular. It's, part of it is finding. Last year on a penalty kill, Sue bit off a ton of time, Shine bit off a ton of time, Noah bit off a ton of time. Those guys aren't there right now, so we're finding other guys to fill those spots a little bit. I thought, to be honest with you, our penalty killing was much better this weekend. They scored on Friday night after a shorty. One of our guys got beat one-on-one. We actually had it covered. We had it covered. It was an individual breakdown. And then on Saturday night, we shut their power play down until they got one, and then The second one came late, you know, with a minute left. We were in a full pressure situation, not normally the way we do it, but we had to try to get the puck, ice it, and get our goalie out. So we were racing to get that done. But I thought overall it was much better.
The scoring difficulties, what do you think is the problem there?
We're just not really getting pucks through the net, or we're not getting to the net as much as we should. And we've been working on it in practice and stuff, and the time will come and it'll happen, and we won't have a problem scoring goals.
A lot of guys were out of the lineup early on in the season, and Coach Kyle had to lean on the younger guys like you and like everyone else. How did that time on the ice help you out, you know, to be able to continue for the rest of the season?
I mean, getting thrown into the hot spot there as younger guys, I mean, it makes you a little more comfortable and stuff throughout for the later part of the season, which is definitely good. Our freshmen got a good taste of what it was like right away.